it's me, Genevieve, and we are back again with another episode of New Day Arts and Crafts at home. I'm at my home, and I have prepared another craft for us to do today with all of the materials you need at your own house. And today, I'm really excited for this one. It is making your own Play-Doh, making your own clay. And so you just need a few things, and I'll show you what they are now. So the first thing you're going to need is a mixing bowl. It doesn't have to be too big, but just enough so that you don't make too much of a mess. You're also going to need 2 cups of flour. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of oil, any oil that you have. You're going to need 1 cup of water and 1/2 cup of salt. And I'll make sure to have these all listed down there so that you can look at them again. What you're also going to need is something to mix it all with, the right measurement tools. So you saw I have a measuring cup and I also have some measuring spoons. And this is optional, but if you want to make it a fun color, you can also use some food coloring. All right, and then I also have some paper towels on hand just in case things get messy. Alrighty, so the first thing I'm going to do is put my water that I already measured out in my bowl. All right, so we're just going to do that slowly so that we don't splash. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna dry it out a little bit so that the other ingredients don't stick to the inside of the cup. At least not too much. Alrighty, put that over there. Next thing we're going to do is our 2 cups of flour. Now be careful when you're pouring the flour. You don't want it to go too much all over the place, even though I'm bad at it sometimes. So we're going to very slowly and very carefully pour 2 cups of flour. All right, let's see where that measures up to. So you flatten it out, take a look, and that seems about right. Put it right in our bowl with our water. All right, next we're going to do our salt. So you need 1/2 cup of salt. So you find the 1/2 cup line on here, and you pour in your salt. Let's see, a little bit more. And that's about right. So we'll pour this in. Perfect. And now the last ingredient we need is our 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm just using canola oil, but any oil you have should work perfectly fine. Now we're gonna hold it over the bowl so that we don't make too much of a mess. I'm gonna do the first one and plop it in. And the second one, oh, and that's why we do it over the bowl. That's all right, a little too much oil. We're gonna close that up. Put this over here on our napkin. Close up these, and now we're gonna start mixing. So we'll just mix this all together. Trying to make sure we get out all of our clumps. And it's already starting to come together. See? So once it starts getting a little tough to mix, you might be able to start going in with your hands. Only if you want to, though. If you want to keep going at it with the spoon, you totally can. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna try with my hands. Let's see. Now we're getting dirty. And if the dough is really sticky, like mine's a little sticky right now, maybe from spilling a little too much oil, you can pour in a little bit extra flour, just like that, and it'll help it not be so sticky. Let's see if that helps. Pick it up out of the bowl. Mix it together. Now this is some sticky dough. Let's try a little bit more flour again. Let's see if that helps us out. There we go. Yep, so you might have to play around with it a little bit. Make sure you get it just how you like it. Now it's almost perfect. I'm going to just add a touch more flour. That was a little bit more than a touch. Let's see how it worked. Now this is a consistency that we can start working with. So once you get it to a place where it stops sticking to your hands and you like the consistency and it's just right, now you can start adding some food coloring. Now you can play with it just like this. You'd be able to build stuff and do anything you want. But I think I want to add a little bit of color to mine. So what color are we thinking? Should we do red or blue or green, maybe even yellow? I wonder if you mix the colors, if they'll come out as different colors. Like red and blue, you can make purple, or maybe yellow and red, you can make orange. So let's see, what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go with the blue. I like the blue. All right, so now I'm gonna go into my food coloring. And I'm gonna get my blue coloring. And this is where you gotta be a little bit careful. It takes very little to make a nice blue color. And also, it might stain your hands a little bit. So be sure to wash your hands really well after you're done using it, if you are gonna keep mixing with your hands. Because I'll show you after, my hands are probably gonna be pretty blue. We're gonna do 1, 2, and 1 for good measure for now. And we'll see how that works. Now, a good way to mix the food coloring is to fold it on top of itself. And then you pull and you fold. And you pull and you fold. And you keep playing with it like that. And it'll help get less of the dye on your fingers and keep more of it in the dough. The more you fold, see the blue starting to come out? You fold and pull. But some of it's still gonna get on your hands. Fold and pull, and fold and pull. And you keep going just like that. Now, I like this blue color, but I think we want it a little bit more rich. What do you think? So I'm gonna add 1, 2 more dots. And we're gonna do the same strategy. Fold and pull. Fold and pull. But also remember, you don't need food coloring at all. It works just the same. Only if you want to. Folding and pulling. Ooh, and let me tell you, it's an arm workout too. Alrighty. Now that's a nice color. Looks almost a little tie-dye. Alrighty. And there you have it. You got some of your very own homemade Play-Doh. And now if you have cookie cutters, you can make some shapes. If you want to pull some pieces apart and maybe make some animals or some little houses or some little people, the possibilities are endless. I love playing with Play-Doh. It's one of my favorite things to play with. And also, if you're home and you have any essential oils, I have some in my room because they help me go to sleep at night. You can put 1 or 2 drops in here too, and then also it'll make your Play-Doh smell really good. That's also optional. But I like it because it makes me feel nice and calm. And then it's really nice to play with. Alrighty, there you go. And then you can wrap it in some saran wrap or some tinfoil maybe, and you can keep it in the fridge if you want to play with it again another time. And there you have it, some at-home Play-Doh. Well, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you have a lot of fun playing with your Play-Doh. And I miss you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week. All right, bye.